I've been talking for so long and nobody could hear me. That's just I don't know what to say besides frustration. And again, I appreciate if you're still here and stay with me. I took the time and thank all of you for coming, but you guys did not get any of that. And oh my God, I don't know what to do anymore. And then this morning I tested out. It was working fine. That I don't know, that stupid computer or that stupid mic. But anyway, let's go. Now looks like this other issue. Hopefully it will go away. Now your right arm up and move forward and down. And going forward, let me check to see if you guys can hear me now. Okay. Okay, now you can hear me because I am screaming and yelling. Okay. And now reverse, brushing through your right ear. Making big. Good. And change side. I tested everything before the class and it was working. And in the past when it wasn't working, now reverse. It will give me the notification in my headset, and also the console will tell me. But today it did not say anything. Oh well, I guess that's life. Say that. Okay, next one, and bring the two hands together. And then massage your neck. Okay, I really need to calm down and relax. Hands down, and now keep your upper body upright, lower your head. Feel the gentle stretch in the back of the neck. Up, center. Now tilt your head to right shoulder. Up, center. Left shoulder. Up. Now look at ceiling. Back to center. Over your right shoulder. Center. Left shoulder. Center. And now hands together. Massage your kidneys. And now circle your waist all the way around. And keep your upper body upright, your head suspended. Good. I was saying earlier, and I try to find out, now reversed, where you are from. In this, some of you mentioned it in your feedback, and some I went to your Facebook page, but sometimes because we are not Facebook friends yet, and so I cannot find out where you're from, but maybe you can drop a note and say, hi, I'm from wherever. That would be good. After all, we are a big global community here. Now hands together and massage your knees, okay? And now gently outward circling, and you don't have to make it big, okay? And now if you're sitting, pick up your heel, and you do the rotation. shins as well. And now reverse. In and out. Good. Good. Now both feet down. We're going to do the lunges and have your right foot in the front, left foot in the back. I'm doing the sideways to show you, to protect the knee. Your right knee should be either above or behind your ankle. Don't ever do like this and don't push forward. When I do the pushing forward, I feel so much stress on my knee. So you go downward, pausing, okay? And then this way you can stretch out your thigh muscle without hurting yourself. You're sitting, bring the knee to your chest. Well, hopefully, when my new computer gets here in early June, and with a new Bluetooth mic, you can hear me better. But before that, I am so sorry. Okay, and now downward pausing, but I have another option. Maybe tomorrow I will test that and see if that will work. Okay, and now bring your left knee to your chest. I don't know why I'm giving myself so much stress. The Tai Chi is supposed to relax, right? But running an online class, it is not stress-free. And now open your legs wide, and then we do side lunges. Make sure your body is square facing the front. You do not turn like that. This is known. Body square facing the front. If you're sitting, pick up your right foot and using your right hand, gently pressing your right knee down. Okay, and now change your side, switch to your left side. Again, open your legs as wide as you can handle. And now pick up your left leg as you are sitting. Good. And now right foot in the back, toes touch, then circle your right knee. So you do ankle rotation, pick up your right leg if you're sitting. You do the ankle rotations as well. Good. And now reverse. And then if you're sitting, sit up straight. I have to constantly remind myself as well. Okay, now left toes in the back. You're sitting, standing, you're sitting. Yes, you know exactly what to do, right? Okay. Good. So this is our 2 months anniversary. Yes, we have been here 2 months. And thank you for many of your support. We have approaching like 200,000 total views. Yes, it's remarkable. And thank you very much for your support. And now, what do we do? 8 sessions are broken. So if you're standing or sitting, your legs about hip width apart, and you're standing, bend your knees softly and very relaxing. And round the hands behind your lower abs, with palms facing your abs. And now sit down, or if you're sitting, and just keep your back straight. Bring your 2 hands together, flip the palms, and lift yourself up with elbows straight. Look up, and now look at screen. Move arms further back. Feel the lower back arch. Now open, bend your knees slightly, but keep the back upright straight. Again, pull yourself up, look straight, and open. Good. I will try to speak as loud as I can and without sounding like shouting as an angry woman. Okay. 两手托天理三焦 both hands pushing towards sky. It's great for the health of the spine shoulders, lower back, and triple warmers. Okay, good. Next one, if you're standing, open your legs wide, but make sure your toes come in, not fanning out like this, toes in. Good. And now arms crossed, knees out, and slowly pull your arms apart. Keep the back upright straight. Open your right arm, arms crossed. Pull. This time right elbow straight, left elbow bend. Good. And pull. Make sure your body stay in between your legs, right in the middle. Good. Okay. Open. 左右开弓四射雕 bow and arrow. This is great for the health of the lungs and the heart. Last one, let's finish up on your right side. Good. And next one, feet in about hip width apart. Both hands facing up in front of your lower abs. Slowly lift your left hand up, right hand gently pressing down. And now bring both hands together. Now right up, left down. Good. Left up, right down. Good. Right up. 调理脾胃虚单举 to improve the health of the stomach and the spleen. We raise our arm alternatively. Good. Last one. Now both hands down in the front. Open, feel the stretch in your chest and turn your palms out. Not moving your body, only turn your head. Look at left and back. Open, look right and back. Left, right. 五劳七伤往后瞧。Turn your head like a wise owl. It's great for the health of your liver, your digestive tract, and also help to get rid of fatigue. Very good. And next, if you're standing, open your legs wide. We're going to swing the head from right side to the left in circle, and then reverse that. If you're sitting, bring your feet out, 45-degree angle, and place your hands on the knees. And now let's all go together. Down to your right knee, circle your head to left and back, and relax. Now reverse. Left to right. Circle and release. Right to left. Left to right. Right to left.摇头摆尾去心火 circling the head and the tail to reduce the inflammation in the body. Let's finish up from left to right. Now bring your feet in. Good. And now hands up or arms up. Bring it down to your chest. Flip the palms up. Bring the hands to the back where your kidneys are. And now round the hands behind the legs. Keep the legs straight. Touch the heels. Touch the toes. Move arms to the ears. Then coming out. Good. If you're sitting, the sensing, bring the hands down. Flip the palms. Hands to the back. And round the hands behind the legs. Touch the heels, the toes, arms to the ears, and up. Here, toes, ears, up. Good. Flip. 双手摊足顾肾腰 both hands touching the feet. Great for the health of the kidneys. Yes, kidneys. Last one. Okay. Now bring the hands down. Bend your thumb. 4 fingers wrap around. If you're standing, you can do high, medium, or low. Yes, you choose the level, whichever way you want to go for it, okay? But keep your back straight. You don't want to be like that. Keep the back straight. Right fist out, open. Keep your wrist at a 90-degree angle. Turn at a 90-degree angle. And now open your eyes big and wide and staring beyond your screen. Yes, nowadays we using computers, cell phones, TV, way too much. And so we always look at near. We need to look far. I know in the class, maybe it's difficult, but you want to imagine you're staring far, far away. Open your eyes wide. This is called 转拳怒目真气力. You open your eyes wide and twist the wrist and increase your energy level as well as strength. Next, up and down. Up on your toes and down. And let your heels fall naturally without putting any pressure or any control. Good. And last one. Good. And now shake it out. All right. So today I'm very excited. There are 2 things. My hair doesn't look right. Okay. Never mind. So anyway, it's a 2 months anniversary, so supposed to be really happy, right? But so far nothing has gone right. Even my hair doesn't do right. Okay, but I'm so happy, and Sifu Loretta Warring will be here, and she was here over a month ago, and the response was excellent, and her episode has garnished so many views. So I thought, has the highest view. So I thought I have to get her into the studio again, even though she is a very, very busy person and a professional. And then, however, she's very generous and she's willing to share with us again. So let me bring her to the studio. Okay, hey, Sifu Loretta, how are you?
Hi. Can you hear me all right?
I hear you okay, but I understand I had such issue. But I don't know if you're going to do the whole class by sitting or not.
Mostly sitting, yes.
Okay, but
yes.
Even with that, is that possible? You can change your camera angle or your computer angle. Right now, you have so much force space in front of you, but you have, yeah, and have very little head. If you're
Okay, I will be doing it sitting, so that's kind of what I went for, but let me pull that a little bit up. Okay. Hi, world.
okay, well, let's see if this is better.
Let's see. It's mirrored, so I have to play with my settings a little bit. Let's see. Okay, but yes, this will be done on the floor. This is going to be floor Daoyin exercises. So,
Okay,
can you see my head all right?
At home, do we need to be down on the floor, or we can do standing or anything?
You need to be sitting. This is going to be a sitting Daoyin. It's going to be for flexibility of the legs. It's an exercise that my teacher did, and it's very quick, but gives you flexibility very quickly as well.
Okay, sure. Now, I let you teach. I'm getting out, okay?
Okay, if you need anything, let me know, all right?
Sure.
Okay, hi, folks. So this exercise I'll be teaching you is not really a Qigong. It's not really it's not taiji, but it's a Daoyin. So taiji chuan is a system. You know, it has a lot of jibengong. It has a lot of essential basics. It's not just form. The form is what you use to express the principles that you learn, whether you're doing that for health or martial arts. Okay, so a big one that people question me on is about leg flexibility. So let me just fix this here. So you probably want to get on the floor, grab yourself a mat. You could also do this on, if you have a firm bed, a really firm one, or any kind of, massage table, anything like that. It's best if you do it on the floor. And no worries, we will modify this. So whatever your flexibility level is, we will modify it so that it works for you. Okay, my teacher, Master Zhou Zhenghua, would do this exercise, and he would teach this in his Chen Qing workshop. And I love doing it because I've seen my students become really flexible. And I have people that are in their 60s and 70s, and they are so flexible. They're more flexible than a lot of people I've seen in their 20s and 30s. All right, so this is what you want to do. You want to find something to sit on, and you're going to put your legs out in front of you. And then what you're going to do is you're going to first work on an acupoint. This acupoint is gallbladder meridian, 34. It's yang len qi, or yang ting len. It means yang. Okay, it means yang mountain spring. And what it is gallbladder 34. And if you go on the outside of your leg, this is how you find it. The reason that we're doing this is because this meridian point is good for all of the tendons and ligaments in your body. It's supposed to just help the liver energy go through them and to help the flexibility. The liver energy is the one that is most responsible for the tendons and ligaments. Okay, so what you want to do is take your hand and go up the outside of your leg. So it's easiest if you go with the pinky on the leg and the palm up. And when you feel a bony area on the side of your leg, not in the front, but really on the side, a little bit back, a sort of round bony area. Okay, that's your fibula. You want to go just a little bit in front of that knobby bone area and just a little bit down. So there's a slight depression there. What you tend to do is curve your fingers and just massage vigorously all around that little area. Okay, so come and do that with me. That's gallbladder 34. We'll open up the liver energy into all of the tendons and ligaments in the body. The qi going through the liver and gallbladder meridians is very responsible for our flexibility. And that's just putting it very lightly. I don't want to get into all the traditional Chinese medicine about that. It's too complicated to go into right now. And the same thing on the other side, the outside, the lateral aspect, the external aspect of your leg. Feel where you just hit a bony area, just there, where you butt up against it. Go a little bit below and in front of that, a little below and in front. Massage that out. You can do both at the same time if you want, but sometimes easier to do one first so you can really concentrate. You can massage that just general area vigorously. Okay, this will help all of that. So that's a little something I do. Get into the straddle. Don't worry if this is only as far as you can go. I've had students, especially men, tend to be a little bit less flexible sometimes than women. It's just the way our body structure is. They have stronger muscles, less flexibility. Sometimes we start like this. If that's all that you can do, fine. That's okay. Don't let it stop you. If you can do more, go more. I'll go about here just so that it's like in between. Okay, put your hands behind you. Stretch your spine up. Breathe. This also removes a lot of excess heat out of the body. Right now it's very warm where I am in New Jersey. It's going to be about 80 today. So you want to lift up and just breathe. Just push your hands behind you. Straighten your spine. It's okay even if you're like this. Do what you can. You've got to start somewhere, right? Now I'm going to go to my left. So I don't know how you're viewing that on your screen. It might be mirrored. Put your right hand in front. Put your left hand in back. And you're going to twist. This opens up the hips, the deep hip muscles and areas and tendons and organs, and also the spine. We'll get a really lovely stretch. Okay, now gently lower yourself to your left leg, and you want to just let gravity do the work. You can put your hands a little behind you to push if you're really tight today. You can take your right hand, put it on the outside of your left leg. Okay, so you get a little bit of a twist and then lower yourself. Easy does it. Exhale. Let your chin curl in. Don't crane your neck out straight. Let your chin curl in and just lay that energy down. Put your left hand wherever it helps support you best. There's no hard, fast rules to this. Generally, you should hold each one of these points for at least 60 seconds, each one of these directions. I'm going to just do it for 30 seconds. And just breathe. And you're going to feel tightness resisting. It's okay, let it. Tell it to let go. And please try to keep your knees straight. This will get the back of your legs, the inside of your legs, as well as your back. And some of your shoulder area, very flexible. Let your chin droop down and in. All right, so we're almost on 30 seconds, and here we go. Slowly come up from that. Easy does it. One vertebrae at a time. Lift up. Nice and easy. Good. All right, so just relax for a moment. Very intense, but it's also very powerful. Now you're going to go out in front of you. Now, never do this. See what I'm doing? I'm stretching and I'm straining. I'm like putting all the strain on my back. I don't want to do that. And also don't do this. Okay, that's all right for other exercises, but for this one, we don't want to cause any unnecessary tension. What we want to do is we want to just rest our body weight on our hands or our forearms. If you're really tight, just push from behind. Let your chin relax down. Okay, don't crane your neck. Just let it go. And just breathe and melt. 30 seconds. And instead of resisting, okay, because that's a natural tendency first is to resist. Instead of resisting all those tight areas, try to breathe through them. So even your shoulders, loosen them. Your back, kind of move it around a little, sway around a bit, just a tiny bit. And let your legs just absorb the stretch. It's healthy for you. And just breathe. Feel all those fibers lengthening. All those meridians getting unobstructed. Sit down a little bit. Okay, then slowly come up from that. Easy does it. Breathe and relax. Now we're going to sway just a tiny bit to the right and into the center, and a tiny bit to your left, and then up at the starting point. Now, every time we come back to the starting point, what we're going to do is we're going to friction wherever you feel tightness. So first, ask yourself, let's be quiet and let that tinging, that lessening energy tell us, where am I tight? So you might feel it underneath, you might feel it by your knees or around your knees, you might feel it in your back, and in this case, a lot of you will feel it in the dang, in the groin area. Okay, in Chinese, they call that whole area here, dang. So you might feel it in there. So what you want to do is take your knuckles, the ridge of your knuckles, not the flat part where you punch, but the ridge of your bones. And you want to go across, like up and down, up and down, up and down, and then the other way. So you're making like a plus sign. So you want to go this way and then that way, this way and that way. So cross first, wherever you feel it, and then like this. This is the shortcut. This is the ultimate shortcut. Okay, because what you're doing is you're helping bring much blood and qi and fluid into areas that generally don't have a lot of blood. And that's true, because if you look at the human body, you'll notice that your tendons and ligaments are more white tissue. Why are they more white as opposed to your muscles, which are more red? Because they have less blood flow. That's what makes them stronger, but also because the qi flows in with the blood, it's carried with the blood. You're also getting less cellular turnover from the blood and less energy there. So oftentimes, the ligaments, which go bone to bone, and the tendon, which go muscle to bone, they're going to age faster and they're going to get more injury. It's a lot easier to heal a bone sometimes than it is to heal a sprain. Okay, this is how you get around that, wherever you feel it. Okay, by the buttocks, by the back, loose fist, great for the kidneys. If you feel it by the knee, friction it like you want to generate some heat. Okay, like you want to really get some energy flowing there. So don't go at it just light and really get in there. Manually move that blood to get that qi moving. Help to regenerate those cells, help to warm that tissue up. Okay, and then if you can, even if it's just a fraction of an inch, just a millimeter or so, try to get a little more range. Okay, and don't worry how flexible you are. Forget it. Don't care about that. Lift up straight. Now we're going to go to the right. Relax your chest. Put your left hand in front and your right hand behind and help get leverage to kind of corkscrew, just sort of twist. This will also go and open the shoulders. Twist to your right leg. That might be in that direction for you. And gently lower your body down towards your thigh. Left hand can go on the outside of the right leg. Let your chin drop to relax your neck and shoulders. And breathe. Especially exhaling. Put your right hand wherever it supports your body best. Everyone's a little different. So half a minute. Breathe. Inhaling. Exhaling. Oxygenate your blood. Bring the qi, bring the oxygen, bring the energy. Let go of the stress. Okay. And slowly come up from that. Easy. One vertebrae at a time. Easy does it. Breathe. And then gently walk yourself out to the center point again or push from behind. Just lower yourself down, exhaling. Breathe and relax. Let go. Breathing. Relaxing. And allow. Simply feel where might you be resistant and tell your body, I'm going to open up there. Tell your energy, I'm going to open up there. Let it flow. Okay, and then very slowly come away from that. Lifting your body up, pushing up. This time we're going to walk around a little bit to the left. So you want to stretch out from the base of your spine, up through your torso and head, out to the left, into the center, and then snake around to the right, and back to the origin. And you know what to do with the origin. So a lot of these type of stretches and self-massage activities were developed in North China, as I understand. The reason being because, well, think about the heating. Back then, there was no central heat. And you could wake up in the morning and it could be very damp and cold, and that just kind of gets into your body and makes you feel very sort of stiff and yucky. And this helps to move all that energy. It's very important. Okay, also you'll notice this area of your body, those of you that study Tai Chi or some other internal arts, what do we call this? In Chinese, right here, we call this the Qua. Okay, this is the inguinal crease, the hip crease. This is going to really open that up. So if you've ever had tightness in your Qua, this exercise is going to fix it. Also, in Western medicine, what do you have a lot of in this area right here in your body? What do you have a lot of? You have a lot of lymph nodes or lymph glands, okay, and that's part of your immune system. A huge concentration of them, and this goes through your whole lower body and, you know, circulates through your body through the lymphatic system. So this will also help open that, and then you do this, of course, and it helps move that lymphatic fluid. Very important for the immune system and fluid balance in your body. All right, now we're going to go nice and straight again, and we're going to go this time again to the left. We're going to do one more set. Usually I do 3 of these, folks, okay, but I don't have time for all of that. We're going to do 3 of these, and usually you hold each one 60 seconds minimum, then 45 seconds, and then 30 seconds. Okay, but I'm doing 30 with you to teach you. Okay, twist, twist. We're going to go to your left. Gently lower yourself. Exhale. Right hand on the outside of the leg. And just kind of lower yourself down. Relax. Relax your head. Just let it flop. Let everything go. Kind of shake your feet a little. That also will help to finish getting all the tension out of your body. And just let gravity do the work. You know, you don't have to really do a whole lot if you let the force of the universe, gravity, do the work. Okay? And then we're going to slowly come away from that. And then walk your way out to the center. And just let it all go. Breathing, relaxing. So this is not showy, it's not super active, but it's very, very effective. Okay, lower yourself down a little more if you can. Relax. Okay, and then from here, we're going to slowly come back up. Going to sway around to the right, up into the center. Great. Around to the left, back. Yes. Okay, and you know what to do here. Now I'm going to teach you another little trick, if you will. It's a shortcut, very effective. When you're stretching and you feel an area get really, really tight, if you want to release it, here's a technique you can use. You can squeeze it. Oops, computer's going to sleep again. Let me wake it up. There we go. Squeeze that area. So let's say you're stretching in here. You feel like, oh my God, it's so tight, especially when you stretch out. You're like, oh my goodness. Well, what you do is you take that area and put pressure on it, okay? You squeeze, like hard, really squeeze it. So maybe it's your hamstrings underneath. Maybe it's by the groin area. Maybe one leg is tighter than the other. Maybe you've had an injury, and that's why one side will be more tight than the other. The reason that works is because you're fooling the body. What you're doing is, if you squeeze it, you're kind of like shortening the muscle a little bit or shortening on the tendons, and that fools your body and thinking, oh my gosh, it's so tight, I have to let it go. And so that will help release the obstruction, okay? So try to feel that, if you go out somewhere and you're feeling really tight, try it on the next one and squeeze that area wherever it is, really squeeze it or add pressure there. Okay, so we're going to go to the right now, get a little more range if you can. Twist, okay, left in front, right behind. Lower yourself down. I like to put my left hand on the outside of my right leg to give me a little more leverage. And just relax your breath. You know, see if you feel a tightness anywhere. Where's it most pronounced? Okay, so for me right now, I feel it on the outer edge of my right leg, kind of near my buttock area, probably down by my iliotibial band. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab that area and just squeeze it really hard. That also works, by the way, if you get cramps too. Like if you get that on the back of your calf or somewhere on the bottom of your foot, put really deep pressure into it, steady pressure, and then stretch it out. That will help it. That removes that chi obstruction. Okay, so wherever you feel it, then slowly come out of that, back up. Easy does it. You might even feel it on your back somewhere. Squeeze that hard. Really grip it. Okay, come up. You're going to walk out in front, all the way out there. So see, where do you feel it? I feel it kind of in my left hamstring. So I'm going to take my right arm and I'm going to just squeeze in there. I'm going to use my left hand and do it. Just really squeeze. All right, and then from here, you're going to slowly come up. So easy, 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 easy. One vertebrae at a time, nice and gentle. And sway around to the left, and to the center, and the right, back to A, and let's do one more time. And so yes, you can hold each one of those areas much longer than what I'm doing. Also, what you want to do is if you're tighter on one side, let's say if I go down to my left side and that's where I'm feeling a lot of stress because I once had a bit of a rip in there, an injury, and it still lingers every now and then I want to hold that a little longer. You can hold each one of these for as long as you want. There's no hard fast rule, but at least for about 60 seconds, then 45, and then 30. And I do 3 rounds of this. Okay, so work that out. And I want to show you what we're doing. Why are we doing it in this pattern? Okay, so watch what I'm going to draw with my hand. Half circle, S, half circle, other S. So if you look at that shape that we're doing, why we do it in this order is because it's actually the 2 taiji diagrams, the 2 yin and yang shapes. So if one goes clockwise and the other one goes counterclockwise and you juxtapose them, where you see the teardrop shape of the yin and the yang, it would make that shape. It would make that half circle with an S and then the other half circle with the other S. So it looks like a circle with a figure 8 inside. That's why we're doing that. And the reason we do that is because we're changing direction, but it's so smooth when we do it this way. It's not jarring like back and front, left and right. It's very smooth. So it's also massaging your intervertebral disc when you're doing this. Okay, we're doing this very slowly, but it's gently massaging them. So it's so good for you. It doesn't just help your legs, it also helps your back. So try to get a little more range. Let's do one more set together. Nice and straight. Okay, you know what to do. I've given you lots of tips. Twist, exhale, lower yourself. We're just going in for the last couple of minutes now. Nice and easy. Breathe, relax. Squeeze any areas that are tight. Breathe through them. Like you're breathing air and chi through those areas. And let your head droop so you don't crane your neck. It's not necessary. Okay, then slowly come up from that. Walk yourself out to the far point in front of you. That's our half circle. Okay, breathe and relax. Squeeze any areas that are tight. Breathe and let go. Even slowly come up from that. Easy does it. Now we're going to sneak around. We're going to go a little bit to the right, using your hands to support your body weight into the center. And then a little bit with the spine, the hips around, back to our origin. So that was an S shape. So we did half circle F. Friction out, massage, wherever you feel that tightness. You can also, with loose fists, tap your back if you feel it there. Work around your knees. If your knees give you trouble, get in there deeply, really deeply. Feel that nice and deep. Get the whole body. Good. Yes. Don't be shy about that. Really get in there like you mean it. That's important. Okay? A little more range. And we're going to go for the last bit. Here we go. Left hand in front, right hand is back. You're going to go to your right. So I might look opposite on your screen, depending. Exhale, lower yourself down. Relax your face too. Sometimes we crunch up our face when we're stretching because we feel all that tightness and we go, ugh, and that's us holding on. But instead you want to let go, right? We want to let go of that. So breathe. Squeeze any tight areas wherever you feel it. Let your body tell you it will. And then slowly from here, we're going to rise up. Easy does it. Walk your way out again for that half circle in the opposite direction. Okay, remember what I said. If you're really tight, simply push from behind. It's okay to do that. Gently lower yourself. Relax. Breathe, especially the exhalation. Okay. And let's slowly come away from that. All right. Now we're going to do the opposite X. So we're going to go around a little leftward, into the center you go, sway around to the right, and back to the origin. Now, how to get out of this? First, rub this all out, all over, warm up, get the circulation, the blood, the lymph, and the chi. All right, get it all. Okay, now the best way to get out of this is to lean back. Lean back and let your back droop down. You're just relaxing in a hammock or something. And then slowly bring the feet together. And then start to do this. Try to bang them, like I'm banging them on the floor. And then come over here. This tones the vessels. It tones the muscles. It tones the tissue. And then if you can, if you don't have anybody living downstairs, really go as hard as you can. Okay, so. And that will help reset all the stretch receptors. And then again, just kind of massage that out. Okay, now very slowly what you're going to do is roll to your side. Easy does it, okay, because you've done a lot here, especially if you haven't done this before. It's pretty intense. And slowly, easily come up, whichever way works best for you to come on up. Okay, and then just kind of walk around a little bit. See how you feel. Most of us feel like we've gotten a leg transplant by now. It's amazing. And then, you know, try to maybe do a little bit of your Tai Chi form. Okay, whatever you practice, or, you know, whatever form you practice, feel it. And your legs are going to feel so much lighter and just free. And at first they're going to feel like, whoa, you know, it's new. All right, so there you go. I hope that helps you. I hope that helps you with your flexibility. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much, Super Loretta. And I think I badly need that, and because I'm really, really tired. Earlier I was saying, what is not working? First of all, my computer is not working. Then my mic wasn't working. And then people were saying, oh, don't worry, just let the gravity does the work. And guess what? gravity wasn't helping me. I just could not bend. I could not lower my body. Oh my God. But I think
It's all right.
this is good. Yeah. So thank
It
you
happens.
very much. And then we have Ross and saying, great insight, Sifu Warring. I really appreciate that hamstring pointer. So thank you very much and for showing us. And I think this is really, something I need to. And I'm just very, very inflexible.
Well, thanks for all your work making all these things possible for everyone. Very appreciated.
Well, without you guys' participation, then we were not as great, right? Well, yeah, well, thank you so much, everyone, and for coming again. And let me know where do you live, and we can celebrate this all together. And it's a global taiji community. Well, thank you so much, and hope we can see you anytime soon. Okay. Okay, take care. And everyone else, and I see you all tomorrow. Hopefully, tomorrow will be a better day. I have another option I'm going to try out, and I'm going to see if that will work. If it doesn't work, then I'm just going to be screaming and yelling like a. Okay, bye-bye.